So, hello guys, it's me Peter, and today I'm going to be displaying the Punk deck, that is the tier 3 deck on the meta list. And so, I'm just going to explain a few things about this deck. So, first of all, this hand we have is a brick hand, not completely a brick hand because this card has the ability to send this card and one other card from your hand to the graveyard, and then when you do that you're able to get any punk monster from your deck except a level 8 monster. So this is a satchel. So and the best starter for this deck is this is the best starter for this deck, that is a Armin Zook Armin. That is the best starter for the deck at the moment. So this card is able to for you to start your combo and get your rising skill. Just I'm going to be showing you the replays for the combo so that you guys can understand better. So first, okay, this we are playing against that, so we're going to this someone into this guy. That is the divine golden shadow. Okay, we summon this guy because he has an exist monster in the graveyard, so you can get transmigration in your hand. But mind you, we can't activate transmigration from our hand because of this. We don't have this galaxy eyes in our deck, because the only way to activate this card from your hand is if you have 107 galaxy eyes champion dragon on your field. So since we don't have it, we need to set this card on our field in order to be able to play it. To activate our skill, this is this. Okay, we got this. This also is a satchel, so we can send this get our starter. Then we summon this get skill. Then we synchro summon into fire down guys star in case of any battle. This is why we didn't go. This is why we didn't go into any black hole jungle. It's simply because of we have our primer on the field and we don't want to destroy it, because if we destroy it, we'll not be able to play after transmutation anymore. That means we won't have our contact. So we have to go into this to negate any spell and traps he has on the field or he wants to activate. So okay, fusion summon into this. This is going to emancipator. Then we bring it to summon the 11 punisher. Because our goal here is to reduce as much life points as we can, so that we can be able to deal him damage. That is our goal at the moment, because of we know he has the counter trap which we can respond to. Okay, I gave you. Yes, then yes, actually to make it unaffected. Then we exist summon into Harbinger. Okay, so reason we didn't go for this card is because of he already played Harbinger on the field, right? So once he played Harbinger, he's just going to discard two, and we have emancipator, and we had primer already as a overlay unit in order to bring him out, so we don't need to save him. I know I said that we need primer on the field to activate transmigration, but at this point um prime won't be that useful anymore. That's just it. At this point prime won't be that useful, but this was a little bit of misplay I did, because I thought that by keeping this card in my hand I'll be able to activate it. It was later when I kept on testing the deck that I figured out that this card won't be this card won't activate except if it is face down on the field, and it will only activate from your hand, like I said earlier, if you have 107. So say activate the effect. But the good news is he can't beat us because of we have a monster over the very large attack point. Okay. Yes, this is where, like I said, negate it. Okay, go into new attack. Yeah, we just negate it for fun. Mind you, guys, we didn't really need to waste our negate on it. We didn't really need to just waste it on it, because either way he's not beating us. So we didn't really need to do that, but we just felt like, you know what, why not? Plus, if he had like let's check in his graveyard. He didn't have the link monster that can boost this card attack point. So okay, and he scoops. So that's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it. So we have another replay against Tachyon. I've been seeing like a lot of Tachyon players, and we are going second again. Okay, so there's this summon into the divine. Okay, and you get the Tachyon Cloud, or the Cloud Dragon. Okay, and you get this shop card. Gate. Okay, and you summon this. Okay. Then you set to and pass. Wow. So we know he has a trap. We know he has trance. We know he has one of the card that makes his dragons unaffected. So this is actually kind of a tough ball to beat because what we are going to do here is this. Since we know transmigration cannot activate from the hand except when you have 107 on the field, so I'm just going to kaiju this. Okay, use our skill first to get, see what we can get. Okay, good, we got droplet. So we try to inform us. We just synchro summon into Black Red Dragon, and like I said, we got rid of the 107. Okay, we try to negate it. I just use droplet, send the monster so it doesn't know what to negate and pop everything. And then we can begin our combos. Summon Amina search for rising skill. So the combo is just that simple, but I know I didn't explain it last time, so I'm just going to explain it again. The combo is that simple. You summon Amina, I see Amin, and then when you summon Amin, then you activate Amin effect, pay 600 life points to get rising skill. Then you synchro summon to whatever level 7 because this skill automatically gives you a free level 4 on the field. So you synchro summon into either Black Rose Dragon or Foul Dawn Geyser, because you are going for Black Rose Dragon, maybe you are going second, just like what happened, the opponent body is filled up. So that's why you summon the Black Rose Dragon. But if you are going first, just go for this guy. If you are going first, you go for this guy because this guy is able to negate spell and trap card on the field. So that's just what you do. So when you summon Amin, you synchro summon into whatever level 7 you have. Then you get rising skill with the effect of Amin. Then you activate Amin effect, summon Amin on the field. When you summon Amin, when you summon rising skill on the field, rising skill effect activates a trigger effect, just activates on its own. When you activate on its own, you're able to summon this guy on the field. Then you activate this guy's effect, fusion summon with any punk monster you have. Usually you want to fusion summon with the punk monster in your hand, not the one on your field, so that you can be able to go into your exist plays and all of that. So use fusion summon into this fusion guy, this guy, you fusion summon into it, and then when you fusion summon into this guy, then you can activate this guy's effect. I'll show you just in the replay. Yes, you fusion summon into this guy, then you synchro summon into Punisher. Then you activate this guy's effect. You summon level 5. You summon the level 5 and this guy. This guy, when you summon it, is able to, you pay 600 life points and get a punk trap card from your deck. And then when this guy is synchro summoned, you're able to synchro to bring back another punk monster from your graveyard. So it can be the level 8, it can be the level 3, it can be whatever punk monster is in your graveyard. You can just summon depending on what you're trying to go for. So okay, synchro summon into this, or you synchro summon into that, then GG. That's how you do it, guys. So guys, we have another matchup, but in this replay I'm going to show you the full combo when going first, the full combo. Okay, so we drew transmigration, our 2 traps, so already have that in one, but it doesn't matter. We drew the primer already, so it doesn't matter. Okay, So we go with the normal combo. Okay, we summon the synchro summon into the focus. We are going first. Okay. So you summon rising skill does the effect, you can summon into that guy, and then you activate the effect, going to drag it. Okay. Then you summon that guy. Okay. Yes, you exit summon primal, then we set our transmigration to activate it. So guys, this is the full combo. You're always going with P.U.N.K when going first, depending on the matchup, but this is the best on one combo you have. Most of the time you are going to be doing this combo. Okay, but this combo dies to Lava Golem, Rasper, and many other combos. So only kaijus can deal with this combo, but anything apart from that, I really doubt it can handle this combo. Except maybe you have droplet, I discard monster effect that we can't respond to. Even as that, we have our counter trap to help us. So this combo is the best combo. Okay, so this guy is just playing Chimera. He's playing Chimera with the Princess Adina skill. Okay. Then you fusion summon into discard droplet, fire activate reset to negate droplet. But there was something that, you know, guys, really surprised me, because he was able to activate another droplet again. I kept on asking that why, because I thought droplet was a hard one spot on, so I don't really know why he was able to activate droplet again even after droplet was negated. I just say, okay, we negate it, send it back into the deck. So we did allow into fusion summon. Okay. And then try to go for the music, but we have our trap to negate the effect. So we don't draw any card, and then he scoped, and that's how you do it, guys. So guys, this replay is against some Sky Strikers. So we have a Sky Striker player playing in this rank. Okay, because Tabelog I saw any Sky Striker deck. So okay, he's going to do his Sky Striker stuff. Then activate engage. It's going to summon a bunch of monsters on the field. But I'm going to show you how we are going to deal with their board, because they will mostly have like spell and trap card board on the field. So this is more like a tactical play. Okay. With Rosera. Going to show, okay, set 3 and pass. So guys, this is how we are going to break the board. We activate our skill, of course. Then the skill is able to search for 2 things, and he can't negate this because of it's not an effect monster. Guys, notice something. When I summoned this guy on the field, I didn't activate this guy's effect. Reason is because he has a Widow Anchor. He wouldn't want to waste his Widow Anchor trying to negate a monster effect that they activate, so he's going to leave it. He's not going to touch it. That is why I didn't activate it, because if I did that, I'll not be able to go into Black Rose Dragon. So activate my Black Rose Dragon, try to negate me. We just use it with droplet, send it, and then that's how we just did. And just like that, we got rid of his graveyard monsters. Why? He didn't even play with the Uncle. He played Forbidden Chalice, Final Bringer, and then Ego Booster. Okay. So now what we are trying to do at this point is we are trying to bring down a life point, because we don't want him to have another turn. So because they have the Kaiju monster, the searchable Kaiju that is able to tribute our Psychic Punisher. So what we're just trying to do, okay, negate. So what we're just trying to do, we're trying to make sure our life point goes really down. That's why we are summoning this guy. Make sure our life point goes really down. Okay. So we got it to there. Exit summon. Now we are going for primal and Harbinger. Exit summon primal. Exit summon Harbinger. Then we activate it, and then we just kill it with the amount of attack points we have. Okay. So guys, here's another replay we have. This is us going against Sharks. I think this is Sharks. I don't know based on the skill he's playing. Okay. not sharks, not whatever. We can go our football combo. Okay, we have a lot of kaijus in one, so just go with the football. I'm just going to speed this up so we can go the football combo. Okay, like that. Okay, so what he did here is this: he tried to prevent us from going into our exit summon, because this card, when the controller has this card on the field, we can't exit summon, so we can bring out this guy. We can bring out this guy or this guy. So what I'm just going to do is we're going to go for our psychic punisher. That is the most logical thing to do here. Okay, psychic and punisher, and then we'll just set one card and pass. Okay, so he's playing novels, my favorite archetype. Novels, guys, playing novels. Okay, so activate this. Trying to go for the usual novels combo. I'm just going to negate it. Man, I wish Konami would give novels a good skill. Okay, try to, we'll just negate this, and then he just scoops. He scoops. Guys, this is another duel against Tachyon. I know in this video there's going to be a lot of Tachyon players and decks, but hey, at least after the banned list is being released, most of the decks are going to see is going to be Tachyon, so why not? This is actually a good video for you guys that want to learn how to beat Tachyon with P.U.N.K. So he just goes with his normal Tachyon combo, activate it, go into this. Okay, activate primer, of course, get the trap, counter trap or the trap card or whatever trap you want. Okay, go into Harbinger and set on and pass. So guys, this is a very tricky play. Just watch. This is why I say it's tricky, because if we negate this, if we tribute this or kaiju this, it still has this online. If we kaiju this, it still has a counter trap. So the best thing to go is to go for the counter trap, the one you can't respond to. Okay, just like that. We have another kaiju now, but whatever. Someone disactivate the effect, get another. Okay, then he lock and draw us, which is actually kind of bad. But and he can forbidden droplet or try to activate this, but you know, he just negated it. Oh guys, look at our hand. We still have another kaiju, so we are safe. I'll just choose it, go with the normal combo, trying to make our psychic and punisher at this moment. This guy going to this, we can't bring our life down. Okay, going to this, bring out this guy, activate this guy's back, try and negate it, and he's good. And that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. Okay guys, so this is the deck. As you can see, I'm playing 3 kaiju. I know in the video you see I was playing this other kaiju, this kaiju deck. So guys, you can choose to play whatever kaiju you feel you need to play, but make sure that the kaiju is level 8. The reason why I didn't play this is because I only have 1 copy, but if you have 3 copies of this and 3 copies of this, you can add it and put it in your deck. And if you notice in the video, like the first 3 videos, there wasn't Book of Eclipse. It's later in the other videos that there was Book of Eclipse, because Book of Eclipse is really good for defense and offense, so you really need Book of Eclipse in this deck. So that is one of the reasons why I decided to play only 2. Also guys, I advise like play 2 copies of this card, just in case you open it in your hand. If you are playing 1 copy and you open this card in your hand, you cannot be able to go for either this card or any other level 8 monster or go full combo. So 2 copies is good, just so enough another assurance that you're going to get there. So guys, this is my list. It's very consistent. I play 3 copies of each of the Sacha, so I can open anyone in order to get my combo started with this. So this is my my deck list, guys, and I'm using the Princess Adina's skill. So where can you get this deck? You can get it from this box. the current box. So you can get it from this Arc of the Seventh. That is where you can get this. So guys, feel free to comment on the deck and the replay, and if you have any ideas on how to make the deck even better, please you can comment it down in the comment section below. And guys, if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, bro? Like, what are you waiting for? Just hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you can always get notified of any new video I make, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video, guys.